Okay, so we are live. Hello everyone, welcome back to this live session on Algoma University. And today we have Nisha with us, Vishal with us. Both are from Algoma University, and we have already made so many videos about Algoma. Uh, and now Algoma is back with so many new programs, especially master's degree. And there are very cool updates that even for masters in this public university, we can have admission with 3 year of program, not confirmed yet, but it can happen in future. So we are going to cover those masters as well. And if it can have admission with 3 years of bachelor's, that is going to be a great update for us. So today we are going to cover master's degrees and so many other things related to PAL as well. There are so many updates. So we are going to cover that and what kind of PR options can be there. So we are going to cover each and every bit of it, which are quite important to understand what kind of programs you can take in Algoma, both the campuses, Brampton and Sault Ste. These are two major campuses for international students. So we are going to cover these campuses, what kind of programs are there for single candidates, for married candidates, how Algoma can help in spouse visa because they have 2 year of master's degree. So Algoma can give us eligibility for spouse visa as well because most of our clients are mature. They want to get their PR quickly. So how everything can fall in place if you are going to Sault Ste. So we are going to cover all those things in this live session. So welcome Nisha and thank you so much for giving me time for this particular session. And hopefully we are going to have a great session like earlier.
Definitely, Jitender ji. Thank you so much to the entire Global Exa Immigrations team for having us today. It's been a while that we are back again, and we used to work a lot, together. We have done so many sessions in past, and good to see Jitender ji is back with this entire show, talking about why student has to choose specific university, what is the motto behind, what is the agenda behind. So that's something we're going to cover, guys. First and foremost, good morning and good evening, wherever you are. This is Nisha Dharamwal, and I'm the Senior International Recruitment Specialist at Algoma University. It's almost like all 5.5 years that I've been working with university, and we have changed so many students' life, starting from 500 to 10,000 students' journey. So that's what we're going to talk about, why you should choose Algoma, what are the best programs we have, the particular campus's location, depending on your personal preference choices. And most important thing, we do have a scholarship. What are the top programs Algoma can offer you as per the current given situation, as per the labor market expectations, and the current available intakes we have. So we're going to cover a lot on this session. So please make sure you can feel free to drop your question on the chat box. We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Over to you, Jitender ji.
And we will be making our notes as well as we go along with the session.
For sure.
So to start with the questions directly, uh, we want to cover first 2 year of master's degree available with Algoma, which are going to make spouse visa eligibility. And of course, if you are single, you can also take these 2 years of master's. But specifically, if you are married, then you have to go for 2 year of master's degree, specifically to be completed in 16 months. Ultimately, if you can make it fast track and if you complete the degree within 12 months, that's fine. But on paper, it should be a 16-month program to make your spouse eligible for spouse upon work permit. So what kind of programs we have? 2 year of master's degree we have where spouse eligibility is there.
Thanks for the question, first of all, Jitender ji. So as we said, we have launched some new programs at Algoma in our portfolio, which we never had in past intakes. We used to have post-grad diploma courses. Those courses are like, right after bachelor's degree, anyone can apply. But as per the given situation, students who are looking for top-notch program depending on the market expectation. So Algoma University has launched some new and addition program, which is absolutely eye-catching courses. So we have a Master of Global Business and Economics. So that's a 2 year program. Then we have a Masters of Business Analytics. Then we do have Masters in MSc in Biology, right? That's a thesis base. And then we have fourth, which is Masters in Computer Science. That's a research base. So whether you're a single applicant or you have a dependent, so you feel free to choose any of these programs out of four, depending on the if you're meeting those requirements, you can definitely apply. In certain program, we need a specific requirement, especially like programs like computer science and biology, because in these program we need dedicated students who are meeting the requirement. We especially like computer science program, we do not take example electronics and communication students and bachelor's in engineering triple E, right? We need a bachelor's in computer science engineering students, those who have done hardcore IT program like cybersecurity, computers networking, and all that stuff. But again, it's a good chance that students at least have an option, especially students who are looking for Toronto area or those who are looking for regional side, so they can feel free to choose any of these campuses location as per your preference. So these are all program 2-year categories where you will be eligible for 3 years up to PGWP. Any which ways, we do have a only 1-year program, which is Masters in Computer Science. But why students are liking more our 1-year master's program? Because a lot of students, they're looking for applying destinations like United States, United Kingdom, right? And they're looking for options in masters, right? So they'll get 1-year masters and they'll get only 2-year PGWP. So that's a reason students feel like, okay, I don't get, like PR possibilities when the options are UK, but why not? Still, students are looking for Canada as a destination, right? So if you're applying for 1-year masters, you will still 100% eligible for 3-year PGWP, right? Without any condition. So that's the reason it's an eye appealing. It's a very, very fascinating course that students are not investing on 2 years, but they are going for 1 year, and the fees is very affordable compared to 2 years program. So I would recommend to all students, it is absolutely your choice. If you really want to go for 1-year program, we have only computer science. However, we have programs in 2-year categories also. Yep.
So to summarize, for spouses, married candidates, three options are there. Master of Global Business with Economics. So this is one, I guess anyone can take it because it is kind of a generic management program. And anyone with any background, even after MBA, you can take this program. We will be able to justify that because content is going to be justifiable that MBA was separate. And this program is basically on towards global business management, and you can take it. So this is one really good option. Business analytics, if you are coming from finance background, you can take it, or you are coming from IT background, you can take it. Any specification required in background? No, anyone can take it.
Anyone, whether you're commerce, science, anyone can go because it's a business analytic program. It's a combination for those students.
Yeah, so if you are coming from STEM background or even from commerce background, you can take this program. So it's not a problem at all. And third 2-year program is Master of Biology. It requires specific background in biology, correct?
Correct. Only BSc bio students can go.
So these three programs are available, which can make you eligible for spouse upon work permit.
100%.
And we have discussed about one program, which is of 1 year. It is Masters of Computer Science. If you are single, you can take this program. It's a really good program, as Nisha shared, because you will be able to complete your study within 12 months and you'll be able to save your time, money, everything is going to be saved. So it's a really good option if you are single. If you are not married, it is not an option for you. Covering about the options, what are the graduate certificates available where PG work permit is also there?
Sure. Like I said, being a public government funded institute, Algoma always makes sure that students who are applying for any of a program, whether they are the category of undergrad degree, 3 years or 4-year, or they're applying for graduate certificate courses, 1 year or 2 year, or masters, you will be 100% eligible for 3-year PGWP. So we have just recently launched some graduate certificate programs. So we have a cybersecurity and AI, artificial intelligence, because now AI is leading the entire globe. So why not to study about AI program? None other institute in especially Toronto area, they have launched AI program. Algoma is the first institute, they have launched 2-year program. So cybersecurity and AI, it's a combination. Student can definitely go for it. Then second, we have recently launched, which is again eye-appealing program, supply chain management. As you have seen, like most of the Canadian colleges, they have a supply chain management, but the course duration is majority, it's a 1 year. But Algoma just launched 2-year supply chain management if you're offshore, right? And if you're in Canada, if you already have a study permit expired and you're looking for supply chain management, you feel free to apply at Algoma University, any of our campuses. So we have 2 year supply chain management, we have a 1 year supply chain management, and then we have recently launched IT program also. So we have IT 1 year, and now we have a IT 2 year program. So let's take if any of the student doesn't meet master's degree requirement, because in terms of our eligibility requirement, we've been very, very determined. We don't take student for any exceptional basis. But if any students have a below 70 percentage, they have a IT 2 year program. But just to clarify, in these PG program, none of the dependent can go. The dependent cannot allowed to go in any PG diploma program. They only apply master degree courses, the courses we have under 2 year category. Yeah.
And cybersecurity AI program, is it 1 year or 2 year?
It's a 2 year program. Yeah.
Okay, so these programs are going to be very interesting for anyone who is single, because even if you are completing these programs in Sault Ste campus, you will get your PR immediately after completing a study. So because Sault Ste comes under RCIP, so we are going to discuss on that part as well. So if you are single, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 programs majorly. But if you are married, you have 3 major programs. One of them is global business, which is open for everyone. So you can take that.
And just to add, in PG diploma, all the program, the fees is very affordable compared to masters also. Because majority of the public university in Toronto area or in Ontario, the fees is always comes around $25,000-$30,000. But having said that, if you choose to go for any PG or masters, Algoma is very, very lowest affordable tuition fees. So feel free to pick up your program as per your expectation. If you're looking for affordable, then you have a PG. But if the budget is not problem, then you feel free to apply for any of the master's program.
Great. And what are of these programs are in Sault Ste. And what are in Brampton? So
majority of the courses we have in Sault Ste. Because having said that, it's a main campus, right? So we always prefer students choose to go in our main campus. So most of the programs we have available, sometimes depending on the intakes also. So intake wise, we open programs in Brampton, but sometimes we open programs in Sault Ste., right? So, but again, it is your personal preference. If you choose to go in Toronto, then we have a Brampton location. Then if you do not have any specific location wise, then of course, I would definitely recommend to all the students to go to Sault Ste. Because there are n number of opportunities we have. It is just not about that we have a main campus, but why you should explore a university and the main campus lifestyle, because you'll get to see a lot over there, not just only the campus, but living cost is something that student always been mindful enough. Living cost is very affordable compared to Toronto. Everyone is talking about the housing, the jobs, and all that stuff. But why not to do your own research when it's come to regional location? And now we have RCIP. So under RCIP, there are 16 communities has been nominated. Sault Ste. is one of them. So if anyone looking for faster and fast forward opportunity, Sault Ste. Can be a good option for international students.
And are there any specific options which are always available in Brampton, or all the options are?
Sometimes like IT program, like master's program, right? So student have to check on the like portal sometime, or the team Globexa team, they can have a look. So, but it's not very complicated when it's come to program or intake portal. We always make sure we try to adjust those students in any of those intake or any of the campuses.
Okay, so student can choose the campuses. So even if you are going for a master's degree in Brampton campus, still you will be eligible to get your PR really quickly under Ontario Master's Graduate Stream.
Correct.
So no matter where you are completing your degree in Algoma University, you will always fall under Ontario Master Graduate Stream. If you are completing your degree in Sault Ste. campus, in that case, you will be eligible under Ontario Master Graduate Stream and RCIP as well. So you'll have dual options of getting your PR, which is going to make it possible, means short PR within 1 year as well. So I mentioned in the title that it is possible within 1 year as well. So if you are completing your 1 year of master's degree, which is Master of Computer Science, then you can make it possible within 1 year as well. You will be eligible for your PR within 1 year of master's, no matter where you are completing it, whether it is Brampton campus or Sault Ste. campus. I recommend to go for Sault Ste. campus. I personally visited the place, the university, and I found it really, really great campus. And housing is affordable as well. I had a talk with many students there who were living outside the campus. Community is also there. That is quite easy. And then cost of living was somewhere around $500, which is not there in GTA. It is not going to be possible. So you can choose to live in Sault Ste. and make yourself eligible to get your PR within RCIP within 2 years maximum, maybe in 1 year as well if you are studying Master of Computer Science. So really great option. In fact, I found that Algoma University gives some grocery, major grocery as well. They distribute that. So that was first of a kind. So I couldn't hear it anywhere else in Canada. So that is some kind of support students are getting when they are studying in Sault Ste. campus. So staff is also supportive, and also you get better help in terms of admin work, because all the admins who are on higher levels, they always sit in the main campus. So you get better availability to sort out your issues if there are any. So that is going to be better. So my experience was great, and I had a talk with many people in terms of job as well. That is also a concern, whether we are going to get a part-time job, full-time job or not. So there were people who were doing really good job, and we had communication when we were kind of taking a cab to go somewhere. So we had a talk with other students as well. So Sault Mary, I found that it is a really good place, and many times we have this kind of impression that if it is a rural area, just like in India, rural areas are mostly, you are not going to find anything. But if you go to rural areas of Canada, they are absolutely different. You are going to find everything, all the facilities, infrastructure is really good. It's not like if it is remote, nothing will be there. No, that is not the case. That is never the case. You'll find all facilities that you are going to get if you are in GTA or anywhere else. I have myself lived in remote areas. I was in Brentwood Bay. So living there is quite peaceful, less expensive, quite affordable, and you get really great benefit and communities as well. So that is going to be there. So coming to the programs, what is going to be the tuition fee for all these 7 options?
Yeah. So coming back on the tuition fees, most of the master program, we have a different fee structure. So make sure you can pick your program accordingly. If you're looking for affordable masters, so I would definitely recommend students from any background if they're looking for. So Master of Global Economic programs we have, the fees cost around for 2 semester, 18,000 Canadian dollars. You
So 18,000
absolutely
per year it is.
correct. So you cannot see that far affordable option in Ontario or Toronto or GTA, I would say, or public universities who's offering like, $18,000
Quite
for 2 year, 2 semester, 2 year, right? So that's something I would recommend. And but yeah, for other programs like 2 year masters in computer science, because we have a consecutive semester in first year. If you're applying for 2 year program, then fees cost around $30,000. And then second year, we have
Mm. What about business analytics? What's the fee?
business analytics, we have like $35,000 for 2 year program.
25,000 per year.
35,000.
35.
35,000, correct.
So it's around $18,000 per year.
The first year, it's a consecutive semester because there's no break. So student have to pay first year 30,000 Canadian dollar. And
Okay.
yes, then we
And
have a semester in second year. Then you can take a break, but student have to pay 1 year full deposit because there is no break in first year.
for second year, how much to pay for that?
I think close to 35 or sorry, $5,000 or $6,000.
That's it for last semester.
Correct, correct, correct.
So overall fee remains like $36,000 approximately,
Correct.
but in first year it
First
is
year you have to pay on top of it.
$30,000. Okay.
Correct. And then masters in computer science first year, like 1 year program, the fees cost around 25,000 Canadian dollar. So that's again consecutive semester without any break that student have to go for complete 12 months of program. But yeah, like I said, the fees is very affordable compared to 2 year masters. You can pick up to go 1 year, and the fees is $25,000.
That's absolutely fine. And what about MS in biology?
The MS in biology, the fees cost around first year as per my understanding, it's again $30,000, right? So pretty much similar to like a business analytics. So yeah, 35, 36, $37,000 we have fees, including your insurance also.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But for MSc in biology, just to give you a reference, we have only very limited seat. We have only 15 seats. So, the student can apply accordingly if they're so keen for bio program. Yeah.
and what about our graduate certificate, cybersecurity, supply chain, and IT?
The 2-year program fees is pretty much like first year the fees cost around $18,000 to $19,000, right? So like I said, I mean, at least students have an option to go for scholarships also. So in post grad, all the program we have a scholarship. So first year $3,000, second year $3,000. So altogether $6,000 for 2-year program. And if you're applying for 1-year program, which is graduate certificate in IT, we have again $3,000. But that's a good deal for students who are looking for affordable option, right? But recently, we have made certain changes because we do not want to overwhelm any student with a higher tuition fees. So option A, if you're okay to pay full deposit, you still have a chance. The doors are open for those students. They can pay full deposit. Second, they can pay one semester also, whether it's undergrad, postgrad, or master. Third, you can pay minimum deposit. So $2,000 Canadian dollar, like you can pay. So whether you choose to go undergrad, postgrad, or masters, you can pay minimum deposit, $2,000. Rest you can pay in your post arrival.
Okay. But for graduate certificate, the fee is around $19,000 per year.
Correct.
Okay. And
But
what about
you also
the
can pay minimum deposit, get your PAL, get your final LOA, you can file your visa under $2,000 also.
yeah, with initial deposit, we can proceed for visa.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. So 2000, it's absolutely a great deal. Those who are watching or listening this session right now. So $2,000 is absolutely, it's a eye appealing. So it should not be a burden for you, but $2,000, you can file your visa. Yeah.
Okay. And moving forward, what is the eligibility criteria to get admissions in masters and versus graduate certificate?
Yeah, so thanks for bringing up this question. For all the master's program, just to give you a heads up, we require 4-year bachelor's degree, right?
4 year bachelor's.
Correct. So, Masters of Global Business Economics, we need 4-year bachelor's degree as of now until unless it's under consideration of NAC accreditation A plus. So we can take students hopefully anytime soon. But as of now, we need 4-year bachelor's degree with 70% above as per the Canadian grade scale. But good thing in Global Business Economic program, any background student can go. Any means anyone.
So 4 years bachelor's, 70% marks.
Correct.
Or in future, 3 year bachelor can also be accepted if it is from any NAC accredited
Correct.
university.
Correct. But that's for only global business economic program. Same for business analytics, we need 75% above, but we need again 4-year bachelor's degree. Same for computer science, but computer science, whether it's a 1-year or 2-year, we need a dedicated student with BSc in IT engineering background. We do not take any student from electronics and communication or triple E students, right? Or BCS students, right? But if they have a 4-year bachelor's degree with dedicated computer science, we can definitely take those students. Same for MSc in biology, we need a 4-year BSc bio students only. We don't consider 3 years bachelor's degree in any of the master's program. Second, for all postgrad diploma courses, we need minimum 55 percentage, but any background student can go. There is no limit, there is no condition. The doors are absolutely free for all background student in postgrad diploma. There is no condition at all except the masters. Coming back to the English language proficiency, we take IELTS, Pearson Test English, Duolingo, and TOEFL. So in masters, requirements are slight higher compared to PG programs. So we need 6.5 overall in 6 in each section. PT, we required 65 overall, 60 in each module. Duolingo, we need 150 and 95 in each, right? We recently started taking UKVI tests because there are a lot of students who are still looking for option, not just only UK, but they're looking for option as a Canada right after the changes. So they can definitely apply under a UKVI test, but that's only considered for your admission. But for postgrad diploma courses, we need 6.0 overall and 6 in each module again. Duolingo, we need 110, 90 in each module. PT, we required 60 overall and 50 in each. So it's good for students. They can apply in any of those English language test conditions.
In PT, in graduate certificate, what is the score needed?
60 overall, 50 in each.
58.
6050 in each.
Okay, 60, 50.
Correct.
Okay, we were accepting 2-year diploma after 12th for PG diploma as well, graduate certificate as well earlier.
Correct. But yeah,
It's
yeah.
still available.
Yeah, but we always make sure that students have a top-notch, like no scores in diploma, right? But diploma, we don't take vocational diplomas.
Okay.
Those diplomas are legitimate. They should be like, authorized one, not what we used to take in past, like any diploma students. But now Algoma has make a slight changes that they will not entertain any vocational diploma holder students too.
So after 12th, 2 or 3 year of diploma will also be accepted.
3 years diploma, 100%.
And
65% above.
percentage is 65% rather than 50. So
Correct.
50, is it like some cases are going to be accepted with 50 or all the cases with 50% will be accepted in graduate certificate?
Bachelor's degree, we need 50 to 55 percentage. But if
50
this,
to 55 means, what does it mean? Means
between
if
50
it
to
is 50,
55,
then all the paper is 50 will be accepted.
no, between range of 50 to 55. If the student have done bachelor's degree under 3 years or 4-year degree category, they're looking for graduate certificate program, minimum 50 to 55, right? But if the student have done 12 and they have 3 years diploma, but not a vocational diploma, but they have 3 years diploma, 65% above, then only we can take. So that's a condition for diploma holder student
For
that we.
diploma, it is percentage is bit.
Correct, correct, correct.
So if someone is single, has done 12th and then 2 or 3 year of recognized,
Doesn't matter.
and this is something unique. It doesn't happen often in Canada. So Algoma is one of the exceptions where diploma students can directly take PG diploma, and it upgrades your qualification quickly rather than taking a bachelor's, and it improves your visa chances as well because you are going for a PG diploma rather than a bachelor's degree or advanced diploma. So it always recommended that after a diploma, you can always go for a PG diploma. Percentage requirement is 65% and diploma should be recognized. It's a really good option. If you're single, it's a really, really good option.
And we always try to advise students. I mean, if you're going for a degree level also, the visa chances also could get higher right after 12 or 3 years diploma also. So, but we have both options available for students here. Yeah.
Got it, got it. Duolingo, you have shared that Duolingo can be accepted. Can medium of instruction, MOI, be accepted?
We don't take MOI as of now. Last 5.5 years, Jitender ji, you know everything. We don't take MOI as of now.
I,
But in future, if there is any progress, we'll definitely would love to take those students.
we always keep on coming that if you're starting it, if you're starting it. See, we pushed for masters as well. Are you starting it? Are you starting it?
Yeah,
So
I know.
it was
Correct, correct.
back in 2022, we were starting MBA and it delayed, and now we are in 2025. It's
Yeah.
finally.
Finally, we have something in our portfolio, but as of now, we're not taking MOI. But in future, hopefully anytime soon, we'll definitely keep you posted.
What about someone completed the study in completed the study in UK or from English speaking countries? There earlier as well, you were not asking for English test. Will it be allowed now as well?
Yeah, we can go case by case. We can go some exceptional cases, but not in all the cases. Just to give you a heads up. But even if we go English waiver, if the student have a UK or US degree, right? But at last, when they're applying for your visa application, you need to write your English language test. That's how we
So
always.
sometimes it's like just to make the process little fast track, it's the submission of application. Sometimes client is like, I am stuck, I don't want to do it right away. I'll just get me admission, then I'll look for it. So sometimes it happens and we want to push for it. And sometimes clients are from Nigeria, Kenya, and
Correct,
those are English speaking countries. First language is English and they want to get admission without taking any test. So
correct,
it
correct.
also happened recently with us, and it becomes kind of a friction where students don't want to give test when they know that their admission is possible without taking a test.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, we won't mind consider those application from any other country also. So we have those conditions. We can go exceptional basis also, but still we recommend student when they're applying for visa application, they have to write any of those English tests. Yeah.
Any mandatory work experience requirement, GMAT, GRE requirement?
No, I mean, that's the beauty about Algoma because we're not like unlike other institutes in Canada, those who've been very restrict about their taking student for master's program that you have to have 3 years or minimum 5 years of work experience. Whether you're fresh graduate or you have a work experience or you have a gap in your study, it doesn't matter to Algoma. As long as you can justify or you're fresh graduate, it doesn't matter. You can still apply any of our master's program. So no experience, still okay. If you have experience, feel free to please share and update your resume and you can punch your application.
Is there any bar on age? I know that, but I want to hear it again.
No, absolutely. We don't judge student as per the age or any categorization. So we would love to take any student from any background under any circumstances or any age. So we would love to take any student from any field. Yeah.
So just to share it with others that we have sent students at age 51 and 55 as well.
Indeed.
Ambrose is there at age 55 and Mr. Vinod Hatwal, he went at age 51. He completed his study. Ambrose is, I guess, about to complete his study, maybe in next 1 semester or so.
Beautiful.
So that kind of background we had with Algoma, and that too with a graduate certificate. That time masters were not there. Now we have masters, even better. So with graduate certificate, we got visas at age 51, 50, 55 with Algoma. So Algoma, being a public university, carries a really high visa success rate, and campuses are there, options are there. You can choose an urban campus of Brampton if you want to stay there, or you can choose a campus-like campus. It is Sault Ste. campus. You can stay there and get the benefit of getting PR quickly as well. Okay, moving forward, tuition fee, we have discussed scholarship, we have discussed intake of these programs.
So intake wise, undergrad, just in case, all 3 intakes available, winter, spring, and fall. Same goes for graduate certificate program, all 3 intakes available. For new master's program, we have as of now, to the current date, we have only September to September intake. But still, correct. Only masters in computer science 1 year. We have alternative intake. If someone needs a deferred application or someone wants to apply for winter 26, they can go for it. But the new masters 2 year program, we have as of now to the current date, September to September intake. So September 25 and next intake we have September 26. But again, we are in the discussion from the faculty and the admissions team will be great chances if the student can get like next available intake easily rather the student have to wait for another year to take a deferral. So that's on the discussion, that's on the pipeline we have, but we'll definitely keep you posted. But right now, if any student looking for masters, I would recommend apply ASAP rather you have to wait for September 26 batch.
Yeah, so intake is one thing that we need to keep in mind, because next year, if we need to defer, if someone doesn't get visa or doesn't travel on time, so in that case, it is going to be deferred for 1 year. So that becomes a concern. But
Correct.
anyway, you can change the program if any other program is available. It will not impact visa after getting the visa. So if you are single, you have choices to change. Sorry. To change the program in between the university. So it's not a problem at all. What is the application fee for all the programs?
So this is an exclusive announcement only for Globexa Immigrations team. If the audience are watching this webinar as of now, and you are so interested about all the information, if you think it's a very productive and very fruitful, so I would recommend to all the audience to apply ASAP, and there is no application fees for September batch. So application fees is completely waived for all the students, those who are looking for the nearest intake. So there's no application fees right now. If you're doing your entire application process, right from your application journey to your visa, you do not have to pay our application fee. So feel free to please reach out to Globexa Immigrations team.
Thank you so much. It's a great help to at least secure number of admissions in beginning. It decreases the friction of starting an application.
For sure.
What is the turnaround time for these offer letters, masters and graduate certificates?
Sure. So for the master's turnaround time, if you receive all the complete document, because we do not take any application for master on the conditional basis, whether you have a missing document or missing official transcript or missing English language score, until unless we do not receive the complete document, we don't we don't give any offer letter to our students. So we don't give conditional letter, we give only unconditional. So the turnaround time for master degree all program, max 5 business working days. So please make sure almost like 1 month or maybe more than that, depending on how quickly you can submit your documents. And for undergrad or for postgrad program, the minimum turnaround time 5 to 6 business working days.
So for all the programs, is it like 1 week we are going to get offer letter, even for masters?
UG or PG?
What about masters?
For masters, 5 business weeks.
5 business weeks. So it's going to take a long time.
That's the process we have because faculty takes time. They review the transcript and everything. So we need exact 1 month's time to review application and release the offer letter. That's a standard turnaround time we have.
Okay, got it. And what about PALs? So, Nisha, is there? Yeah,
Yep.
I'm back. What about PALs? So we are facing issues with the PAL because most of the universities have limited PALs and they don't want to release it again after getting refusals, especially after refusals, or student got refusal earlier from some other university. It becomes an issue, and it has become a really big problem in Canada because of PALs. So what about PALs in Algoma if someone
Sure.
gets refusal?
Sure. Thanks for bringing up this question. I know this question is like, something hot cake, like, that students have been asking numerous time and they need a more further clarification when it's come to professional attestation letter. I understand every institute have a different policy. They have a turnaround time, whether they're going to release the PAL, first PAL or second PAL or after refusal. So just to be clarified, just to be very, very clear to all the audience and Globexa immigrations team, if you release the PAL first time, if you get your visa, bingo, no problem. But in case if your visa got rejected and you have been asked by RCC that you need another PAL, Algoma University happy to support our students. So we can reissue you another PAL here.
So is there any restriction of PALs in Algoma? So
No,
it's like, do you have enough
no.
PALs or restriction put by the university that we don't want to release too many PALs after getting refusal? So
Algoma is flexible in that condition. We are happy to support our student because we do not want to create any rucker for students who are facing a problem. Because if they've got a visa refusal, they're applying for a refund, it takes a lot of time. So there are a lot of students have been asking if we can get another PAL from our side. So Algoma is happy to support. There is no condition, there is no any kind of a turnaround time. As soon as you have a refusal, you can just let us know. We'll try to release the PAL letter within 7 to 10 business working days. We can give you another PAL letters from our
will there be any scrutiny asking for documents and
No,
connecting with any lawyer or someone
no,
from Algoma team for
no.
scrutinizing or rejecting PAL? So it has happened earlier, not with Algoma, with someone else,
Sure, sure.
some other university.
No, I understand. Students has to only reach out to Globexa immigrations admissions team. They can notify to us, and we have enough PAL students who are looking for September or Jan 26 batch. So feel free to please punch your application. Even if you're facing any problem with your refusal, you're asking any kind of a support, we're happy to definitely support our students here.
Thank you so much. It's a great commitment to students because if university come back and say take refund, we don't want to give PAL, it becomes really tricky situation for us to answer students. Great. What about PG work permit? How much PG work permit students are going to get for all these programs which we discussed?
Yep. So postgrad, if you have a 1 year program, you only have a limit to go for 1 year stay back opportunity. If you're applying for 2 year program, you'll get 3 year stay back. If you're applying for 1 year master degree, you will get 3 year stay back, 3 year PGWP. And if you're applying for 2 year masters, any of a program, you will get 3 years up to PGWP. So Algoma not restricting your work permit. If you're applying for undergrad or postgrad or masters, you will definitely get your PGWP from our side.
So it's a public university. All the programs there fall
Yep.
under PG work permit eligibility list. That is one. And second thing is, even if you are completing 1 year of study, it will give you 1 year of PG work permit. But you can complete one more year of study in Algoma or somewhere else. That you can decide. But you can complete in Algoma as well, in continuation with the previous program. And after completing 2 programs in Algoma, 1+1 year of graduate certificate, you will be eligible for 3 year of PG work permit as well. Same you can do for PR as well in Salisbury campus. As soon as you complete 1+1, 2 year of study, even if it is a graduate certificate, you'll be eligible to apply under RCIP for your PR. So that is also going to happen. Definitely for masters, but even if you are going for 1 year of graduate certificate, you can complete 2 years, second year of graduate certificate as well in Algoma or some other college or university in the same community, and still you will be eligible to get your RCIP nomination through RCIP. So that is going to be possible. Nisha, you were saying something.
No, I think we're pretty much good to go. What you have just clarified, that's pretty much same from my side. Yep.
Okay, and what about co-op internship? Any program does it have co-op or internship?
So any postgrad, sorry, any postgrad or masters, we don't have any co-op programs. Co-op under falls bachelor's degree program. So whether you choose to go 3 years or 4 year bachelor's degree, we do have an optional co-op, but we always recommend students to take co-op because that's very, very beneficial when you do not have any experience or skills. It doesn't matter, it's unpaid, but that internship definitely helps student to increase your skills and success in Canada, because without having any experience, it's a survival for those students, because when you don't get a job in Canada. But internship always help, it's a part of your program that we always recommend to students to take that on. But co-op only helps in your undergrad program. We do not have any sort of internship in your postgrad diploma or in your master's program.
Great. What about any special documents like SOP or letter of recommendations for getting admission in master's degree? Do we require it?
Nope. We don't need GMAT or GRE, right? First of all, we do not need any specific experience. Until unless you have your own experience, you're good to go. But fresh graduate students can apply. We do not require any sort of statement of purpose or letter of recommendation. So Algoma is very flexible and convenient when it's come to the application journey. We only require your academic, your passport copy. If you have work experience, definitely show it to us, and then you can update your resume. Give it to us your English language score, whether it's IELTS, Duolingo, PT, or any of sort of test. All these main documents required, but we do not need any other additional documents.
Great. And we are discussing continuously about PR as well. It was also the focus that we mentioned in the title. So PR, Algoma University Sault Ste. Campus comes under RCIP. Let me share it to you guys as well, and then we can carry our discussion. So, yeah. So Algoma falls under 2 major options for PR. One is rural and francophone community immigration pilot. So one pilot is RCIP, rural community immigration pilot, RCIP. And Sault Ste. Campus, Sault Ste. Comes under this community. And whosoever completes any kind of study, whether it is master degree of 1 year or 2 year, or graduate certificate or bachelor degree, which is 2 years or more, in that case, you'll be eligible to get your PR as soon as you complete your study. So that is the criteria in RCIP. So that is one of the fastest ways of getting your PR, just by completing your study. If you're going for Master of Computer Science in Sault Ste. Campus, as soon as you complete your study, you will be eligible to get your PR. You will get nomination from your community. And Sault Ste. Campus, again, it has the history of giving nominations and supporting people who are trying to settle there in that community. And you need to stay there for 2 years after getting your nomination. That's the criteria, but it's all fine. If just completing an education in Canada gives you PR, it's a great option. Apart from that, there is one more option. This is Ontario Master's Graduate Stream. So that is also a great option for everyone. And if you go down on the bottom of this page, you will find the list of universities. These are all the public universities which are in Ontario. If you complete your master's or PhD in any of these universities, on top it is Algoma University. In any of these universities, if you complete your master's degree, irrespective of the campus, whether it is Brampton campus, Sault Ste. Campus, or any campus, so as soon as you complete your master's, you will be eligible to get your invitation from Ontario. So these two programs are there, and Algoma University uh, falls under both the programs. And if you are completing your study from Sault Ste., then you get the option of taking your PR from both the options, and criteria is same in both. Just you need to complete your master's or any education in RCIP, any education of 2 years, and or masters of 1 year or 2 year. And here you need to complete your masters, whether it is 1 year master or 2 year master. So any masters will fall under this particular program, RCIP and Ontario Master Graduate Stream, and you will get definite PR as soon as you complete your study. And seats are almost unlimited if it comes to Ontario PNP under this particular stream, because not many people are eligible to apply under this stream. Not many people complete their masters in this particular stream. So you'll almost get definite PR with either of the options, either RCIP or Ontario PNP under master graduate stream. Any of them will work for you, and you will get your definite PR. And with masters of 2 year, you will be eligible for spouse visa as well. So if any of the mature students are there, for them, it becomes a really great option to get admission, complete the study, get the PR, get the spouse visa as well. Everything will be done within 2 years, and 2 year study is completed in 16 months. Nisha, is it 16 months or 20 months? Is it mandatory to take a break after 2 semesters?
So if students who are applying for 2-year program, they can definitely take a break in between and they can continue. So it's not a consecutive semester. So students have a chance if they're going for 16 months program, they can take a like a break in between and they can allow to work also.
Yeah, so you can complete your study within 16 months
Correct.
or 20 months. And if
Correct.
you take a break, it becomes 20 months.
Correct.
So that's it from my side in terms of questions. If there are any other questions, we can take those questions as well in the live session. Let me see if there are any questions. None here. Anything? Any remarks? Anything which anyone wants to ask, want to share? Okay, I guess we are good to go. Thank you so much, Nisha, Vishal, Ridhima for arranging this session. After a long time, we are doing the session with Algoma. And Vishal, thank you so much. I visited Apply Board, couldn't connect. And many congratulations for the marriage, Nisha.
Thank
For your
you.
marriage, for your
Thank you so much, Jitender ji. I mean, this is absolutely amazing opportunity for students and the Global Immigrations team because it's been a while. I think the more information it's there on the system, student will definitely keen and they can definitely look for more opportunity in Canada. Canada remains like #1 destination for international students, right? And looking up to like, the recent decisions, the recent the elections happen, that definitely going to boost, revamp Canada once again and help international students and immigrants once again to come back and study and live there and study there and settle down in Canada. So Canada has an opportunity when it's come to ROI, return on investment. Canada is definitely a country that you can look up to those opportunity, not just only the study, but when you're looking for bringing your family together, thinking about living over there, settling down as an option. So Canada definitely can be affordable, can be definitely an opportunity for future prospective students, right? Do not underestimate the power of Canada because the change is always good. The change is good for future prospective students and the immigrants. And I think we need to adapt the reality and the facts and figure why Canada has made those changes, right? So if you're looking for the right information, make sure you have a right agency like Global Immigrations team. Those who are assigned, those who are, authentic, and those who are like, I would say the registered, who have a definitely better knowledge about the immigration process. They are verified. So if you need more information about the entire immigration process, make sure you understand the right agency first, those who have a better clarification about the Canada. Not just you're going for study in Canada, but you should know why you should choose Canada as a destination. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much for having me today. It was pleasure being here today, but I will definitely come back and give more discussion and updates regarding Algoma University.
Sure, we are looking forward for more applications, and we are looking forward to have more sessions on Algoma as well. And hope you get masters with 3 years bachelor's possible for us. That will be a great help for us, because then we'll be able to send as many students possible. Because
Definitely.
to 3 years bachelor's in India, that's a popular kind of option.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Nisha, for this session and to share complete information about the programs, new programs, and everything.
Happy
Thank you,
to
Vishal,
help.
for joining. Thank you.
Thanks, Vidima. Thanks, Vishal. Thank you, Jitender ji and the team. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.